Hey everyone, welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Gulshan and I am from Bihar, and this is the day 4th of 30-day Practice English with Me challenge, where I am teaching you how to talk about complex topics into easy and simple manner. Okay, and let me also tell you that I come from a Hindi medium background. On top of that, I live in a very small village. But coming from a Hindi medium background and living in a very small village, I have somehow managed to be able to talk clearly in this language. And today I will tell you how. Today in this video I am going to talk about how I became a fluent speaker in English despite living in a small village, having no any English partners. Today if you are watching this video and if you are someone trying to become a fluent speaker on your own, this video could be the best video that you can watch in 2026. Okay, because this video is going to teach you how exactly you can become a fluent speaker using just one thing, like using just one tactic. If you ask me, Gulshan, what was the one thing that helped you the most in your English fluency journey? I would say reading. Yes, currently I have been reading a book named The Concise Law of Human Nature by Robert Greene, and I have learned very important lessons from this book. This book talks about how human thinks. This book talks about how you can see things objectively from an unbiased perspective. If you read this book, you are going to look at things from unbiased perspective. You are going to see humans as they are, not for what you want to say them. So I have learned a lot of things, a lot of great lessons that I didn't know before reading this book. So yes, this book has been an eye-opener book for me. And today in this video I am also going to tell you how you should be reading book to get the most out of what you are reading. So I have been reading books from 2021. I started reading books from 2021, and the reason I started reading this book is because in 2021 I started reading English as well, and a lot of people who had become fluent speaker were suggesting to read books, and I also thought of why not start reading books. So I started reading books, and that time, let me tell you, and I swear to God, I am not lying to you, I'm just telling you the truth. I didn't understand even a sentence in English. As I told you that I come from a Hindi medium background, I struggled understanding every sentence, but I never stopped reading. I never quit reading. Most people give up as they try and fail. Like most people fail at the first attempt, but I was not one of them. I kept going and I kept reading despite not understanding even a single sentence while reading a book. But as I kept going, as I kept reading, and let me tell you that I used to read out loud. Like I can hear my own voice, and that way two things were happening. The first thing is I could notice, I could identify the words I was not able to pronounce. When you read out loud, you are able to identify the words you can't pronounce, and that way you are going to Google and you are going to know at once. I don't want you to wait. Like if you are reading a book and if you come across a word, a new word that you don't know the meaning of, you don't have to be lazy at that point of time. You have to be Google that at once, because after the passage of time you will forget, you will not remember that thing. So I want you to Google at once if you come across a new word that you don't know the meaning of. So this is what I have been doing for the last 3 years, and now as a result I am speaking English fluently. And let me also tell you that I am doing no edits on my video, no cuts, no nothing. I have started this video and I'll finish this video without taking any take or without doing any edits on my video. So the video you are watching is a raw video. You don't have to worry about my fluency. I have become very comfortable with speaking this language. Okay, so I might be someone perfect to teach you how to speak this language fluently. Okay, so this is the benefit that you get from reading. the first thing that you need to do is Google the words that you don't know the meaning of as you read. Okay, and the second thing that you need to keep in mind is that when you are reading, pay attention to group words. Like I have seen most of the people worrying about individual words. They are speaking and they are stuck while speaking, and they try to remember individual words. Individual word means you are trying to look for word by word. I don't want you to do that. That way you are born to hesitate. That way you are born to stuck while speaking in this language. Okay, I want you to pay attention to group words while you are reading. When you are reading, pay attention to the group words, like what word comes usually after what word. Like the way I understood about the group words is, as I read, I could notice some patterns, like this word is always coming after this word, so I should remember this, and that way I remembered. So pay attention to group words, to group sentences that you can use while speaking. Reading books has been one of the best thing for me in the journey of my English fluency. I could clarify my thought just because I read a lot. Let me tell you that in 2025 I read almost 60 plus books, and the genre I read is self-help books. I read books on money, on psychology, on business. I am like that growth oriented person who always keeps growing, who always wants to keep growing, who doesn't want to get stuck in one place. So I would be in an unfamiliar place by trying hard than to be stuck in one place just doing nothing. Okay, so what do I mean is that I want to keep growing all the time. Okay, so okay, ज्ञान की बातें तो होती रहती है. अब एक बात और मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि एक बात जो आपको ध्यान में रखनी है हमेशा पढ़ते वक्त कि कुछ आपको नए वर्ड्स मिलेंगे जो गूगल करने पे भी आपको याद नहीं होंगे, तो उन वर्ड को आपको अपने नोटबुक में लिख लेना है. आई वॉन्ट यू टू नोट डाउन ऑल द वर्ड्स दैट you think that you can use in the future, or that you can think is fancy words. I want you to write down all those words in your notebook, so that like becoming a fluent speaker is all about building your vocabulary. If you have a strong vocabulary, nothing can stop you from becoming a fluent speaker in English. And reading books does that well. Reading books is all about building your vocabulary. मेरी फ्लुएंसी तगड़ी हुई है रीडिंग बुक्स से. ओके, मैं रोज़ पढ़ता था, अभी भी रोज़ पढ़ता हूँ. 1 घंटा, आधा घंटा शाम को पढ़ूँगा, आधा घंटा सवेरे पढ़ूँगा, सुबह पढ़ूँगा. एंड मैं एक्सेंट मेरा एक्सेंट जो है वो मैं जानता हूँ कि मेरा एक्सेंट कैसा है. मैं दिन भर अपनी मदर टंग में बात करता हूँ, दिन भर अपना भाषा बोलता हूँ. तो माई मदर टंग, आई एम अवेयर ऑफ how I sound. I am completely aware of how I sound, and a lot of people were suggesting me to improve my accent, and I'm trying, but unless and until I get out of my village, I think I can't do that. So yes, I am looking forward to improving my accent in the future, but for now you have to bear with me and you have to keep going with. That's all I want. So yes, these were the things that you should be doing to improve your English, and you are going to become a fluent speaker. So these were the benefits that I got from reading. And yes, I hope you found this video to be helpful. I didn't I will not edit this video, I will not put anything on this video. This is a raw video that you are watching. This is my fluency. And let me know in the comment section if I made any mistakes, and give me constructive feedback so that I can improve more, so that I can polish my communication as I keep going. So if you noticed any tweaks, any refinements, like any refinements I can do, let me know in the comment section. Bye bye.